Picture the Netherlands. Tulips, windmills, canals, a land of open spaces and open hearts. Or at least, that's how it used to be. Now a different image emerges. A nation tightening its borders, building higher fences. This isn't about fear or hate. It's about a country under pressure, a system pushed to its limits. What's really happening in the heart of Europe? Why is the Netherlands turning away those who once sought refuge? The recent general election in the Netherlands, held on November 22, 2023, marked a significant political shift in the country. The Netherlands, often associated with tulips, canals, and bicycles, saw the rise of Hilders Vas and his Party for Freedom, PVV. Founded in 2006, the PVV had a remarkable journey from holding a mere 6 seats to becoming the largest political force in the Dutch parliament with 37 seats. The Party for Freedom, founded by Hilders Vas in 2006, initially held 6 seats in the Dutch parliament. Over the years, the party's representation fluctuated but generally saw a steady increase, reaching a significant milestone in the recent elections with 37 seats. This rise to prominence is noteworthy considering the fragmented nature of Dutch politics, where coalition governments are the norm due to proportional representation. The PVV's steady growth reflects a changing political landscape in the Netherlands, where traditional parties have lost ground to new movements and populist rhetoric. Hilders Vas is a polarizing figure in Dutch politics. Many brand him as a radical, ultra-right-wing politician due to his Eurosceptic, anti-immigration, and strongly anti-Islam stance. His political career has been marred by controversy, including accusations of having had sympathy with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Despite facing significant political opposition and criticism, Vas has managed to garner substantial support, reflecting a segment of the Dutch population's concerns and sentiments. His blunt rhetoric and charismatic persona have made him a prominent figure, drawing both ardent supporters and fierce critics. Despite the PVV's electoral success, Vas will not become the Prime Minister. After approximately 4 months of political uncertainty, Vas stepped aside from his bid to lead the government. The main reason for this decision was the lack of full support from the 3 parties he was negotiating with to form a ruling coalition. The likely outcome is the formation of a government of concentration, led by a technocrat and comprising diverse political and technical profiles. This development highlights the complexities and challenges of coalition politics in the Netherlands. The necessity for coalition building often results in compromises and political maneuvering, which can delay the formation of a stable government. Hilders Vas's political message resonated with many Dutch voters. One of the main pillars of his campaign, and indeed his long political career, has been the narrative that the Netherlands is on the brink of becoming one of the most insecure countries in Europe. He has emphasized the perceived lack of security and the rise of organized crime as critical issues facing the nation. This message has found a receptive audience, despite statistical evidence suggesting that the Netherlands remains one of the safest countries in Europe. Vas's ability to tap into the fears and anxieties of voters has been a significant factor in his political success. The Netherlands has historically been one of the safest countries in Europe. For instance, the number of homicides dropped from 247 per year in 2003 to 142 in 2022, nearly halving over 2 decades. Additionally, the country does not face significant illegal immigration issues, and regularized immigrants and their descendants are relatively well integrated compared to other European countries like France, Belgium, and Sweden. However, since 2016, there has been a noticeable uptick in certain crime indicators, particularly homicides. New types of organized crime, especially related to drug trafficking, have gained prominence and visibility on the streets. For example, registered crime rose by 17% in the Greater Amsterdam region in 2022, including 99 explosive attacks on businesses and homes. These developments have fueled public fears of a contagion effect from crime-ridden neighboring countries, bolstering support for Vas's tough-on-crime rhetoric. Public perception often diverges from statistical reality, driven by high-profile incidents and media coverage. The fear of rising crime, whether or not it is supported by overall crime statistics, plays a crucial role in shaping public opinion and voting behavior. Vas has adeptly leveraged these perceptions to build a strong political following. One of the significant factors contributing to the public's growing sense of insecurity is the rise of the Emro Mafia, a criminal organization primarily involved in cocaine trafficking. This group comprises mostly individuals of Moroccan origin, either born in Morocco or descendants of Moroccan immigrants in the Netherlands. The Emro Mafia's activities have drawn negative attention to immigrant communities, particularly Moroccans, and have been used by Hilders Vas to justify his anti-immigration stance. The MRO Mafia has established a robust operational presence in both Belgium and the Netherlands. Their influence and operational capacity have grown disturbingly, contributing to the public perception of rising crime. High-profile incidents, such as a campaign rally incident in 2014 where Vas promised to reduce the number of Moroccans in the Netherlands, have further polarized public opinion on immigration and crime. The group's activities have included violent acts such as the decapitation of a narcotics dealer in 2016 and the assassination of a lawyer and an investigative journalist in 2019 and 2021, respectively. These incidents have shocked Dutch society and heightened fears of a slide towards a narco-state scenario similar to that in Belgium. The MRO Mafia's involvement in such high-profile crimes has made it a symbol of the perceived breakdown in law and order. The Netherlands, along with Belgium, has become a significant hub for cocaine trafficking in Europe. The port of Rotterdam, for example, saw the seizure of 60 tons of cocaine in 2023, an increase of about 20% compared to the previous year. The drug mafias operating in the Netherlands generate an estimated 16 billion euros annually, and their operations are becoming increasingly sophisticated and violent. The involvement of organized crime in drug trafficking has led to a rise in related violence. High-profile murders, including the decapitation of a narcotics dealer in 2016 and the assassination of a lawyer and an investigative journalist in 2019 and 2021 respectively, have shocked Dutch society and heightened fears of a slide towards a narco-state scenario similar to that in Belgium. The scale of the drug trade and its associated violence has significantly impacted public perceptions of safety and security. The presence of large-scale drug trafficking operations has also had economic implications. The influx of drug money has the potential to corrupt various sectors of the economy, leading to money laundering and other financial crimes. The hospitality sector, for example, has seen businesses being used to launder money, further entrenching the influence of organized crime. The rise in organized crime and the associated violence have sparked intense public debates and political reactions. Hilders Vas has capitalized on these fears, using the growing influence of the MRO Mafia and the increase in drug-related violence to justify his anti-immigration and anti-Islam rhetoric. Prime Minister Mark Rutte and Vas have engaged in public debates on the issue, highlighting the deep divisions within Dutch society on how to address these challenges. The threat posed by organized crime has also been recognized by other political figures and authorities. For instance, the mayor of Amsterdam has expressed concerns about the Netherlands potentially becoming a narco-state, a view shared by various stakeholders across the political spectrum. This consensus highlights the urgency of addressing the issue, but also the complexity of finding effective solutions that balance security concerns with civil liberties and integration policies. In response to the rising threat of organized crime, Dutch authorities have begun to take significant measures to bolster their capabilities. Recent initiatives include the acquisition of advanced narcotics detection equipment such as drones, mobile container scanners, trucks, and robots. However, the Dutch approach to combating drug trafficking has been criticized as outdated and insufficiently aggressive. The authorities' current strategy focuses on detecting shipments rather than dismantling the organizational structures of the mafias. This approach has allowed criminal groups to continue operating with relative impunity, leveraging corruption and exploiting legal loopholes. The MRO Mafia, for example, bribes port workers and employs minors to avoid harsh sentences, highlighting the need for a more comprehensive and effective law enforcement strategy. There is also a need for legislative changes to address the evolving nature of organized crime. Current laws may not adequately cover the sophisticated methods used by these groups, necessitating updates to legal frameworks. Moreover, international cooperation is essential given the transnational nature of drug trafficking. Collaborative efforts with neighboring countries and international law enforcement agencies could enhance the effectiveness of anti-drug trafficking initiatives. The Netherlands stands at a crossroads. A nation once synonymous with openness now grapples with the complexities of immigration. The decisions made today will shape the country for generations to come. As the world watches, the question remains: can the Dutch find a balance between their rich heritage of tolerance and the pressing challenges of the modern world? Thank you for watching. If you found this video informative, please like, share, and subscribe for more content.